We're here! We're here! Ho ho ho! Shit! A little late, but we're here. Let's get it, boys. I think this is gonna be another Souls-like. Oh, he's got a little straw hat. Oh.
기어코 여기까지. 참으로 정성이십니다.
Gone full on Banshee mode in this shit, dude. That's creepy. Oh. Ooh. See some gameplay. Give him some gameplay. The hell? Gucci.
IGN has partnered with Sam.
I don't really know what to think of that. The hell is this? Does this have an English version? It doesn't seem like it has an English version. So far, I don't think I've seen them make one good Digimon game. Not one. Maybe this one will be different. Oh, what the fuck is this? This is not what I thought it was at all. This looks awful. What the fuck? Bro, why? Who will you ride with? That's just bad. I don't know much about the original Hellblade, but apparently I didn't think it did very good, but maybe I'm wrong.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice shipped on PlayStation in 2017, so we're really excited to bring Senua back to PlayStation.
How well did the Hellblade 2 go? Hold on. How well did Hellblade 2 do? How well did Hellblade 1 do? successful independent AAA, so I mean, it must have done good because they're making a second one.
Players can continue her journey in Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. When porting a game between similar form factor and performance hardware, it's more about porting the technology than the game specifically. And so we were very fortunate here that Epic had a very good platform integration for PlayStation already for Unreal Engine 5. Once the build was running, we were able to then have our tools team hook up all of our CIN infrastructure so that we would get nightly builds as well as being able to onboard the content team.
They're testing me. They are laughing at you.
We also have a system internally called Self-Play, which is able to play the game from start to end, as well as attaching profiling tools to this while it does it.
Damn.
This meant that very early on we were able to get the game verified as playing start to end and get a good overview of where our current performance was at. This was a great position for us to start on the platform. All of the features of Hellblade 2 are present and accounted for on PlayStation hardware, and we've also added support for adaptive triggers, haptics, and Dolby Atmos. The version of the engine that we
So is this a remaster? Like, that's what it kind of sounds like to me.
was not PlayStation 5 Pro aware. This meant we had to port features from later versions of the engine, but it did allow us to enable features like PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution and variable rate shading. Ultimately, the porting of Hellblade 2 to PlayStation 5 went very smoothly. This meant that we could spend more of our time working on the new content as well as performance mode.
What were they looking for?
What is the original Hellblade even about? What was the original Hellblade about? So the original Hellblade, Sauce's Sacrifice, tells the story of Senua, a picked warrior who journeys to Helheim, the Norse underworld, to rescue the soul of her deceased lover, Dilian. Sauna battles both physical and psychological challenges, including her own psychosis, which manifests as auditory hallucin. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Okay. That makes sense now. Moving on.
Reaction to how the audience has responded to Invincible Versus.
It's been great. I mean, we're having a dialogue. There's all these, obviously, questions.
Dialogue? We're having a dialogue? Who the fuck says that? Wait a minute. Bro just really said that whenever he's chatting with people that he's saying we're having a dialogue? What?
Things we can't answer yet, but also
is that like
really
the new thing? Is that what the kids are saying?
Great feedback from like the audience, and they're like, "Hey, these are things that we want." Like, "Hey, as creators, can we have a mode where we can like disable the gore and stuff like that?" And like, yes, you can. We're gonna put that in for launch, a creator mode. And then a lot of the hardcore is like, "Hey, where are motion inputs?" That's something
gonna ask about
that's
that.
a big deal to us. And I'm like, it's a big deal to us too, and we want to make sure that we prioritize that earlier. So we're like, "Hey, yes, we're gonna do those things. We have prototypes for hard, you know."
So what you're telling me is that you catered to these pussy ass bitches first before you catered to your general audience with the controls. So I certainly hope that you boys have this shit on launch, because the fighting community, the fighter community, aren't gonna touch these games unless they got their motion controls. I hope that you boys got your shit together. I hope y'all didn't just waste y'all's time trying to take all the gore out for these pussies.
Working at that exact thing, that's how everyone has, you know, the way to play that they want. So it's really important to us. So yeah, great feedback, keep it coming. We're always improving the game. Here on the show floor,
yeah, your feedback's gonna fall on deaf ears if they don't do what they I don't know, man.
Pre-alpha.
I've got my doubts about this game, but
so we want to hear everything. What you love, what you don't love. Just be raw and be honest, and we want to build this thing together. Things, and as long as it feels authentic to the character, then it's kind of, you know, go for it. Yeah, like ideally we want to be a premium product.
So I kind of asked a number that you like to hit for a starting roster of this game, like, because obviously
I'm not saying the game is bad. I'm just saying that it doesn't look like your typical fighter game. And if you want the fighting community to pick this up and use it in competitions, you're gonna have to cater to them more than you're gonna cater to these pussies that are scared of the gore.
tag fighters,
That's just all there is to it, boys.
gameplay.
Y'all gonna have to step up y'all's y'all gonna have to step up y'all's AAA game if y'all want this to
before or
to do
after
well.
gameplay where you could get to
You should concern yourself more with gameplay and less about graphics and mechanic graphics.
really know these characters, but they had to interact with each other.
Let me tell you that right now.
That we'd have multiple lines recorded,
Especially if it's a fighter game. No one gives a shit about that in a fighter game.
their point characters, their intros, their responses, their outros, when they and the things that happen. So like mentally, you're there.
That's really all I wanted to say about that. Warhammer 40,000. What this is. This looks old. Jesus. What the fuck is that? What are those creatures? What the fuck are those? Orcs? What are those? Damn! So, like, I actually recently, whenever I played Space Marines 2, learned what this is. Apparently, whenever you fight for the Empire long enough and your body gets all fucked up and you like did your job like above expectations, they put you in one of these mobile coffins, and this is what you become. I thought that shit was crazy, dude. Like the idea behind these things is crazy. What was that audio? Those look like goblins. Damn! No, not full coffin. Nice. I don't know what that solves, but he did it. Oh, that's what that solves. Yeah, it looks like they got a huge problem on their hands. 9 classic armies, 4 epic campaigns, over 1,100 multiplayer and skirmish maps, new pathfinding improvements, compatible with thousands of user-created mods. That's crazy. 4K, oh goddamn, we're not done yet. 4K support, upscale textures, improved camera and lighting, 64-bit modding support. Damn. Whoa, 30% permanent discount for existing Dawn of War owners. Damn, that's crazy. It's gonna be on Steam.
Honey money, honey money, honey money, honey money.
I immediately, first impression from this, I don't think this is gonna be very good. So, like, and let me tell you why. I've got a reason. These colors, and this is gonna sound stupid. This doesn't match this. Usually when you see a colorful character, I think this might be a gacha game. They spent more time on the characters than they did on the environment. Hold on. Is Dungeon Stalkers a gacha game? No. It's PvEVP. Dungeon Crawler. Interesting, interesting.
This noise, it's the Goblin rally cry. We're safe for now,
Is that?
so don't be nervous.
It kind of looks like the guy from Final Fantasy. Hold on, wait a minute. Why is his hair going through his ear? Jesus. They got that in the trailer? My God.
Thank you.
This is probably going to catch on like fire. That looks just like someone at Final Fantasy.
How is it out there?
Snake!
An obelisk suddenly appeared from the ground.
I couldn't help
It's
myself.
swarming with stalkers fighting for the Mana Stone.
Mana Stone.
It's utter chaos.
The sudden appearance of the dungeon, and now the obelisk.
The sudden appearance of the dungeon.
I cannot interpret the witch's intentions.
The witch.
Oh.
Have patience.
I love how her armor, the only thing you get a clear view of is her boobs. It's great.
Apprehension could lead you to death in a place like this.
W armor placement.
This darkness will not last long. Urud's child and Knave's friend. We will find them as we cleanse out the darkness.
Oh shit, it's private. I'm fucking retarded. Hold on. Jesus. Ha! Motherfucking shit was on private. I was like, why the fuck ain't got nobody dropping by? What's going on with YouTube? I'm fucking streaming to myself. My dumb ass, dude.
Who's there?
Wait.
It automatically
someone's
put it on
injured.
private.
Help! She was attacked by monsters.
She could be faking her injury to ambush us.
Please. Her injury is dire.
Let me help.
Please.